Hi everyone, Ginette Biro here, helping you make sense of life in the world of spirit and woo. Now, I want to talk to you today about co-creation. I had someone ask me this question: what is co-creation, or how do we do it? What are some tools? What does it really look like? And so I love it. I love it when you guys ask questions. So I went straight to the guides and I said, what do you suggest? I have my ways, but what is a beautiful universal way? And they made it really quite simple. So first, let's go into the idea of what is co-creation. Co-creation is basically us as our person here on this planet making free will choices, truly showing up to choose, knowing or believing, trusting that the universe is going to show up as well. Meaning when we take one step forward with an intent or an idea, the universe is going to balance that with a step forward that helps align us if it's in our best interest. So when we know that, we can then start creating. We can start imagining, dreaming, manifesting things that we want in our path to create the reality that we live in. Because again, we so often forget, and I was shown this when I had my NDE and I was on the other side. We make a blueprint on the other side based on our greater soul's desires of lessons. And then we come here on this planet and we make choices all along the way that help create the greater story to the intended lessons. So we can take harsh intended lessons, but create a beautiful story by the choices we make because of it, right? So when we recognize this ability, we get to create a more beautiful place that we live in based on our perspective and choices. So how do we do that? Basically what they said is getting out the intentions from within. And one of the best ways is journaling. And so for some people, journaling is easy. Others, it's the most annoying process. I get it. But here's some thoughts. When you take your desires from within and you get them out on paper or on your phone, you make some notes on your phone, what it does is when you read it back, you're creating this circuit of energy that comes in and goes out. And every time you read it, you're reminded in your present moment about what it is you're wishing to create moving forward. So when you read it back, or you go back through your journal and you read it, or you set intentions in a new moon, you're constantly creating this loop of energy in your present moment that helps you to create your future. Just the same as like vision boards, right? People create a vision board, so every time they see it in that moment, they're reaffirming the things in which they wish to do, see, experience, all of that. So writing it down, writing it out, or even having a person that you share these ideas and these thoughts with helps create that cycle of energy. And when we create that cycle or that circuit, the universe can jump in and add their energy to that circuit, basically creating like a bigger funnel or a vacuum to pull the things or the people, the meetings, the synchronicities to you to help make the things you wish come to fruition. So it's really quite cool. Now, one little caveat on that is sometimes we are trying to manifest something, but it's just being blocked and it's not happening. Usually in that case is the timing isn't quite right. So the best thing is to keep setting that intention, but allowing the universe to show up in divine time in the way in which it best can for you. So often our intention setting can be very detailed, but the way in which the universe is going to show up, we have to leave an open door of awe and wonder and unlimitedness for the universe to surprise us how it can help manifest. Because I know for me, in all the times that I've had premonitions and things, I may have a premonition or an idea or an intent that I know is going to happen, but the way in which it actually came around completely surprised me, and I couldn't have created how exactly that happened. So keep an open mind for that. You take your step and your willingness, the universe will take its step, and together you get to co-create. So I hope that helps make sense of life, of the world of co-creation. It is phenomenal. We're coming into a new moon. Use the energy right now. It's a Cancer moon. It's emotional. Use the amplification of emotions to help manifest what it is you want and co-create it. Now, if you want to take a deep dive with me, check out the Ginette Biro podcast. There's tons of info like this on the show. And then for everything else, check out avalonspirit.com.